Under the moon's bold watchful eye, the boy walks where shadows lie. The night air crisp, stars up high, a canvas vast in the endless sky. Thoughts of Eleanor, pure and fair, dance in his mind, a maiden rare, a laughter like music in the air. For her he can't help but care. Rumors heard in the village square that by the creek she'd be there. His heart races with a silent dare in moonlight's kiss, a secret affair. Stealthily he treads the path, guided by the moon's dim wrath, hopes high in the aftermath of a love unspoken, a hidden bath. Maybe she'll swim, he thinks, a grin, under the moon, her skin to win, a glimpse of her, a sight akin to dreams where deepest desires begin. Careful steps, a quiet quest, in his heart a fervent zest. Near the creek he stills his chest, hopeful for a sighting blessed. Hidden in shadows, he catches a glance of Eleanor in the nightly trance. The moon adores her in silvery dance, a scene that enchants at first chance. Her hair of mahogany under the moon's embrace flows like a stream in elegant grace. The light plays on her with softness so rare, illuminating her beauty beyond compare. Her skin aglow in the lunar light seems like a vision soft and bright. In his heart a flight of delight at the sight of her this night. The creek reflects her graceful pose as if nature itself chose to frame her beauty, a blooming rose in a moment of serene repose. Eleanor, not mere a merchant's kin, in him kindles a love so keen. In her glow a dream does begin, a vision so serene yet unseen. Every move she makes, graceful and light, in the tranquil night a wondrous sight. His heart whispers, oh, what a plight! For her love he'd brave any fight. But as he watches, thoughts do stir. In the shadows doubts occur. What words to the frog does she confer? A question wrapped in myrrh. The priest's words echo in his head, warning of witchcraft, fear and dread. Beware of those speaking with the unsaid, for they may be misled. The word witch sparks in his mind, connections stark and undefined. To the frog her actions entwined, a narrative he can't unwind. Did her lips meet the creature's skin? Moonlight's tricks makes his head spin. Imaginations of a sinister kin, a battle he cannot win. Shadows morph into watchful eyes, nature's whispers turn to spies. In the dark his fear multiplies, each sound a surprise. What if she's won, veiled in night? He thought scream in fright. The innocent scene, now a sinister sight in the pale moonlight. Animals' eyes in the bushes leer, their gaze sharp like a spear. Voices hiss, too close, too near, preying on his fear. Sweat beads on his brow, silent as he ponders. How could this vision of grace, under sacred vow, be a witch now? He's crawling back, heart pounding wild, the innocence night now defiled. Thoughts racing, no longer mild, by dark tales beguiled. On hands and knees he turns to flee from what his mind claims to see. A sprint of terror, a desperate plea, from this nightmare he must free. Racing home, his mind a storm. Was I bewitched in lovely form? Such beauty, a deceptive norm. In her does evil swarm? The thought haunts, a chilling notion, his heart torn, a world of emotion. Under her spell a poised potion, in this night's commotion. How could such grace so pure and bright be a cloak for witches' blight? Am I a victim of her spite, ensnared by her sight? Doubts whirl in a maddening dance, in his mind a haunting trance. Is all lost through mere chance? or a witch's romance? Through the dark streets he blindly runs, under the watch of moon and suns. Her magic a web expertly spun, have I come undone? His thoughts a jumble, a twisted maze, in this night's deceptive haze. Was it her beauty or witch's ways that set my heart ablaze? Home at last, in frantic tears, he falls into his father's fears. His family's eyes full of queers in the night that jeers. What ails you, son? His father pleads, as the boy's heart bleeds. Words pour out like rampant steeds. At the creek, a witch's deeds. I saw, father, in the night, with creatures dark, away from light, their eyes glowing, an eerie sight, in devilish rite. The witch, she whispered through the night, and shadows moved at her sight. Her eyes glowed with sinister light, in the creature's frightful flight. Around her swirled a mist so cold, in her hands dark secrets she hold. The air itself seems to fold, as her wicked plans unfold. I heard the hiss of snakes, their scales shimmering in the moon stakes, and the croak of frogs by the lake. In her presence nature quakes. Bats fluttered in a frenzied dance, as if under a trance. In the darkness their wings prance to her ominous chant. Owls hooted a haunting tune beneath the ghastly moon, their eyes watching as if swoon under her sinister boon. The trees whispered warnings late, the leaves trembling at my fate, as the witch conspired with a gate, O one who commands the night's gate. Foxes prowled with glowing eyes, in the darkness they spy, circling her with the eerie cries, in the night there I lie. Even the creek seems to moan its waters a chilling tone, as if lamenting a throne where evil had grown. And in that tearful hour I felt her corrupting power. A scene so dour, her minions did tower, he recounted as his fear devour. His tale ends, words cease to flow, in his father's face a worried glow. The boy, exhausted, succumbs to woe, in the grip of imagined foe. Collapsing into restless sleep, into dreams dark and deep, his parents over him a watch they keep, in their hearts fear begin to creep. A spell upon a son, his father whispers, dismayed. This witch at the creek, her evil displayed, must be repaid. His coat donned in the dead of night, face set, a determined sight. This wrong, he vowed, I shall right, stepping out into the moonlight. The mother tearful looks on, in dread, as her husband's steps echo with lead. In her heart a growing thread of fear of what lies ahead. The house, now silent save for the boy's breath, a family caught in the tales of death, of witchcraft's alleged wrath. The village will hear of this night's claim, the girl a witch to accuse and blame. Eleanor, now a name in flame.